I think we're in for a treat.
Stage is set. Ball is on the tee. And off we go on EA Sports. A short one taken at the 10. And a solid run back there. He'll get this out past the 30-yard line. The Raiders offense set to take over for the first time. They're led out by the quarterback from USC, Caleb Williams.
I think the biggest thing that stood out from last week's game was when they went into the game with an initial plan, how quickly were they able to get away from that when they realized it wasn't working? I think they got a lot of unscouted looks, meaning the defense threw a lot of exotic looks at them, blitzes, different fronts and coverages, maybe things they didn't work on all week. So the key...
He gets free. And he will go all the way. Touchdown, Vegas. It's his 4th touchdown on the year. You talk about a way to get this one started, Greg. Come on the road, go downfield deep, and put 6 on the board.
You can tell, Mike, this offensive coordinator, he wanted to come out aggressive in this one. Finds himself on the road. What does he do on the first snap? Deep shot, touchdown, strike first.
7-0 is our score as this kick is sent into the air. This is going to be taken in at the 3. And a decent return there. He'll get this up just shy of the 30. This crowd ready in anticipation. Their offense taking the field for the first time. Leading this offense, their veteran quarterback.
He's coming off an incredibly productive game, Mike, where he was able to find the end zone 4 different times through the air and secure the win. But it wasn't perfect by any means. He played well enough to come away with the victory. But with that said, he has to clean up on the interceptions. He knows the 2 picks. A couple other close calls he got away with. If those fall into... That game could have went an entirely different way. Coming into here today, can he keep the production in the passing game and come away with a little bit of a cleaner stat sheet?
Got his receiver on the in-cut. He's got it. And that keeps him ahead of schedule. That's a first down completion of 7 yards. Here's a 2nd and 3 forthcoming. Back to the air one more time. That's over the middle and intercepted. And the Raiders are going to take over once again at their own 25-yard line. Here's 1st and 10. And nothing on that one. Back to the line of scrimmage, and that is it. We'll try again. It's 2nd and 10. Operating from the shotgun, it's Williams. And that'll go for a gain of 7. And it's going to set up 3rd down.
Just take what the defense is giving you. And you can stay ahead of the chains and just take these easy pitch and catch throws underneath, pitch routes, quick game. Now it puts you in a lot more favorable down and distances to eventually attack this defense a little bit more downfield.
They get the conversion in a big way. That's good for 29 yards. Blown back in the backfield. He'll get the carry here. He'll work his way ahead for a gain of about 4. Here's 2nd and 6. They'll try to get the running game going. His first carry. Only a couple on that one. It'll set up 3rd down. Working out of the gun. Here's Williams. And on 3rd down, that ball incomplete. The field goal unit going to come on for the Raiders. This is going to be a 51-yard attempt. Oh, the hard count looked like they got somebody to jump. If they did, they pick up the first down. Following the penalty, they'll run it. And he'll take this down to the 28-yard line. Here's 2nd and 9. They'll stick with him again. And he'll pick his way forward, a gain of about 5. And that's going to set up 3rd down. Pitts is the man in motion. 3rd and short yardage. Here's Williams. A throw right side is intercepted. And this defense comes through with the turnover. They'll start this one with a 3 tight end look. Here's a first carry for their running back. And that'll be a pickup of 3. They face 2nd down and 7. From down near his goal line, he'll look to throw. And he's taken down on what should be the final play of this first quarter. So after 1, 7. A fresh set of downs to work with. It is 1st down and 10. They'll look to throw. Man is open, middle of the field. It is caught. And he'll be taken down up past the 40-yard line. So, a couple of first downs will give them 1st and 10. They're at the 41. And they get this one across midfield to the 47-yard line. Right back to him on 1st down. And he is putting in the work. Dancing inside the 40-yard line. A gain of 8. Back to the ground. He'll get it again. And they bring him down inside the 25-yard line. They'll stay on the ground. And this time they are ready for him. Thrown for a loss. And it's 2nd down. Off the play fake. He'll look to throw.
When you can get this level of run support out of your secondary, Mike, man, what an advantage for any defense. This defensive back clearly reads run, gets off his block, and he's able to take down the back for a...
And he'll take it on in for the score. An extra point attempt to follow. He knocks it through. And his guys will level things out at 7 apiece. We're all tied, 7 apiece. And the kick's away. Here comes a return from the 3. He'll work his way across the 25-yard line. Williams going to look to throw it on 1st down. Quick throw, out wide. It's caught.
Certainly not the biggest play of the day, but a good example of picking up positive yardage, staying ahead of the chains by a well-timed ball and a well-timed route.
Here's 2nd and 3 to go. Up the middle they go. And that won't get a whole lot. Maybe a yard. That's it.
And with that run, Mike, even though it brings up 3rd down, it still keeps this offense in what they call a 50-50 downs. It means with the down and distance provided, you can call a run or a pass, and both are equal threats. And that's what makes it so hard for these defenses to defend those situations.
That's his 3rd catch of this first half, and good enough for a 1st down. 2 minutes to play. First half, all tied at 7. Greg and I continue in just a moment. Set to go now on 1st and 10. From the shotgun, it's Williams. Short throw taken by Pitts. And they'll move this one down inside the 40-yard line. Here's Williams on 1st and 10. We'll get this to Pitts once more. And they'll move this ball way down into the red zone, inside the 20-yard line. Throwing again, Williams. To the end zone there, but it is incomplete. We'll try again here, 2nd and 10. Williams to the air once more. That's out to the flat, and it's complete. That was not what they were hoping for. He's going to go out of bounds behind the line. A loss on that one.
Well, let's give some credit to the big boys up front in the trenches. They knew that blitz was coming. They held up just long enough that the quarterback could get that ball out safely and results in a completion.
He'll be forced to just throw that one away. It's incomplete. The field goal unit going to come on for the Raiders. This one from 39 yards out. Contact up front. Did they get one of the defenders to jump? So, 4th down, and out comes the field goal unit. This from 34 yards. Good snap. Good hold. Good kick. And the Raiders get 3 here late in the first half to take the lead. Still a little time. Final minute of this first half. We'll see if they can do anything with this kickoff that is coming their way. And that's well done by the kicking team. He's only able to make it past the 15-yard line. The home team's offense and their quarterback ready to go once more. And he is in the midst of a sensational season, currently 2nd in the NFL in passing yards. Back to the air again on 2nd and 10. That is brought in. And they're going to have this all the way down inside the 30-yard line. Back to throw. And he can't hang on through the contact. It's incomplete. What a good job defensively to meet him just as the ball was arriving. And it'll be 2nd down. They'll look to throw yet again. He'll let this go towards the end zone.
Well, if you're going to target him in the end zone, you better come correct, man, because this guy, he embraces those moments of one-on-one coverage when it matters the most. And I think he just saved 6 by getting his hands on that.
Now another timeout called by this offense. They have 1 remaining as they'll stop it with 14 seconds to go in half number 1. That one taken in for the touchdown. Point after try forthcoming. He's got it, and his guys are on top. It's 14-10. So, final seconds of this first half. Looks like they'll take a lead into the locker room as the kick's away. A return now from the 4. And it'll be brought down past the 25. Decent field position to start this drive. So they come to the line for 1st down and 10. And they'll elect not to run another play. Instead, just take a knee and take this on into the locker room. So we have reached ahead. Both teams ready to play on, so we'll do the same as we get set for quarter number 3. Both teams ready to get back at it as we get back underway here on EA Sports. This is fielded inside the 5. And he'll be brought down right around the 25-yard line. The home team's offense and their quarterback headed out for their next possession. And he is right up there in touchdown passes, as you see on that graphic, currently second in the NFL at this point in the season. Come to the line now on 2nd and 2. Handoff here, up the middle. And he'll have a first down as he gets this up close to the 40-yard line.
This is a situation that play callers love to be in, Mike. They have all their options on the table. 2nd and short, play action pass, you can run. In this case, they choose to keep it on the ground, play it safe, pick up the first down.
So, from the 39, they come up on 1st and 10. A handoff as they try to run it here. And he finds a little bit of space. He'll take this forward for a gain of 4. Here's a 2nd and 6. He'll look to throw. A throw left side, but it's going to wind up incomplete.
Throughout this entire game, we've really seen this quarterback operate very efficiently, not only being able to spread the ball to multiple playmakers, Mike, but really complete a high percentage of his passes. So can't let that last incomplete break what's been a really nice rhythm so far.
He'll let this one go deep down the right sideline. And they bring him down there, but it is inside the 10. It is going to be 1st and goal. Now they'll set up to throw. And that is caught in the end zone. He's in. Touchdown. A try here for the extra point. The kick is good. And his guys are out to a 21-10 lead. Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. He'll return this from the 10. Now an opening past the 30. A good return as he takes it across the 30. The Raiders offense trotting back out for their first involvement of this second half. On 1st and 10, that is intercepted. And he is going to bring this one back. A DB's dream. A pick 6 for touchdown. The PAT up and good. And his guys will extend this 3rd quarter lead. The kickoff team is out on the field. And we're back to it as the kick's away. This taken in at the 8-yard line. And he'll be brought down just beyond the 25-yard line. The Raiders offense getting their final instructions before heading back onto the field. They are in need of points in a big way as they set out on 1st and 10. 2nd and 7. They'll go play action here with Williams. That one knocked away. It is incomplete. Very good job defensively. Stayed right with him and will bring up 3rd down. On 3rd down, it's Williams from the gun. And he will have the first. This crowd.
Previous play is under review.
So the challenge is not successful, and that will cost them the first of their 3 timeouts for the half. It's first down, and they'll run. And the woes in the running game continue. They're going to subtract yards there. A loss on the play. Lost 1 on the last play, so now it's 2nd and 11. To throw is Williams. To the right, that's Pitts. And that'll go for a gain of 7. And it's going to set up 3rd down. Throwing is Williams. And this ball incomplete on 3rd down. The Raiders have their punt team out there. But he cannot get away. Great job down there to hold him to a short return. The home team's offense and their quarterback set to take the field once more. And we show you some of the highlights, and there have been plenty to choose from. 3 touchdown passes and some other big-time throws as well. Certainly dialed in and on top of his game right throughout this one. Back to throw here to begin the drive. Going left side down the field, and it's complete. And they're going to move this all the way up near the 35-yard line. Throwing now on 1st and 10. Escaping the danger, throwing and completing. And he's down inside the 40-yard line. 1st and 10 now from the 36. Now a give on the ground. And they bring him down inside the 25-yard line. 1st and 10. He'll drop to throw. And that is incomplete. They couldn't hook up there. Out of the gun, here's a run up the gut. And he'll work this into the red zone, inside the 20-yard line, taken down after a gain of 5. Been a good drive, but they need to convert here on 3rd and 5. Open man, left side, he's got it. And they're going to have enough to convert here. And it sets up 1st and goal. Throwing now from the gun. Gets it away quickly, and it's caught. And he's brought down after a gain of 6 on 1st down. They'll look to throw. That is caught. Hard running, close to the goal line, but they're going to mark him just short. They'll try to run this one in. And he will fight his way to the end zone. Has a touchdown. No problem there on the extra point. And his guys will open it up even further here in this 4th quarter. Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. This will be returned from the 6. He'll work his way across the 25-yard line. The Raiders offense ready to take over once again. Things not looking good. But see if they get the turnaround going here. They'll start this drive with 1st down. Going down the center of the field, open man, and it's taken in. Can't ask for much more. 22 yards on the first play of the drive.
You know, it's really been a one-sided game, but how often do we see in the 4th quarter the team that finds themselves down by a lot, they start to come alive. I think it's a combination of trying to end the game on a positive note, but also sometimes that defense getting a little lackadaisical.
Got a man coming across the field. He's got it. And he's taken down inside the opponent's 35. Williams going to look to throw it on first down.
The drag route is such a good way to get the ball early into the hands of your tight end and take some pressure off the quarterback and give him an easy completion. The size and the athleticism allows them to try to pick up more yards, but do it after the catch.
And he got rid of that one quickly before the receiver even knew what was going on. That's incomplete. Backfield empties. 5 receivers in the formation for third down and 5. He'll look middle, and he's got his man complete. And he's very close to a touchdown. They mark him just shy of the goal line. Here's a run. And he will not get in from there. In fact, I think he was shoved backwards a little bit. Another shot from the 1 on 2nd and goal. From the shotgun, it's Williams. Under pressure, and down he goes. They've got him back at the 10. His last 2 plays have gone backwards. Now it's 3rd and goal. It is brought in the end zone. Touchdown, Raiders. 2nd touchdown of the game. Season total now up to 5.
What separates the really good quarterbacks from everybody else in the National Football League, Mike, is not only ability to process, but the ability to process quickly under pressure. And I think that's exactly the case here. He's able to go through his progression, find his target in the end zone, and then deliver that ball on time, accurately, and the result is a touchdown.
Throwing on first down, it's Williams. Short throw taken by Pitts. Now the Raiders going to use the first of their timeouts. And they'll have a chance to talk things over after picking up that first down. Here's Williams now to throw. And he can't hang on through the contact. It's incomplete. What a good job defensively to meet him just as the ball was arriving. And it'll be 2nd down. Operating from the shotgun, it's Williams. And they bring him down, but not until they get inside the 30-yard line. They'll break the huddle. Coming up now for 1st and 10. They'll try to throw again. Here's Williams. That's caught left side by Pitts. And he will get into the end zone. Kyle Pitts. Touchdown, Las Vegas. The extra point, up and good. And the Raiders are able to cut into the deficit. This one not quite over, but down a couple of scores. We're going to get an onside kick.
Well, that recovery certainly makes things a little more interesting, but you're still down 2 possessions, so you've got to work fast, score quickly, and then line back up and recover another one.
They'll drop to throw. Who else? Another catch for his favorite target. That's a nice pickup on a first down throw. It's a gain of 8. Laying out, and he made the catch. What a play. Now the Raiders going to use their 3rd and final timeout. They'll stop it with just over 40 seconds to go in this one. Here's Williams on 1st and 10. That one pinballs around, but it is incomplete.
This is one of those situations that plays directly into the hands of the defense because think, like, they know this offense has to be one-dimensional. This has to be a pass. So what do? They bring in extra defensive backs. They clog up the back end. And at the end of the day...
And this is going to be a touchdown. Hold everything. They are not done yet. And now the Raiders faced with an important 2-point conversion attempt. Oh, he can't get rid of it, and he's taken down.
So they decide to put the ball in the air, which I don't mind on this two-point try, but execution was just a little bit off, and it's not going to work out in their favor this time around. With the rule changes on kickoff, Mike, it's just so hard to really expect to recover an onside kick nowadays. There's a lot of people pushing for kind of a radical change to this. Hey, can we make it 4th and 15? Offense gets to go. If they convert it, they keep the ball. I'm not sure that ever happens. We can see here, an onside kick, not much of a chance.
And he'll be taken down, but they are in business inside the 30-yard line. Now they'll set up to throw. That one, oh, it's on target, but it goes as an incompletion. Looked like he had that one in his grasp, but unable to hold on, and it will be 2nd down. Back to throw. As he throws, and it is incomplete. Just couldn't deliver that one the way he wanted to. Not really sure if there was much there anyways. We do know it'll be 3rd down. And that is incomplete.
I'm not sure there's any position on defense that's undergone as much of an evolution as the linebacker position. In the old days, they were the physical tone setters. They were the tacklers. But now, it's their ability to hold up in coverage, like you saw there, that allows you to keep those guys on the field for all 3 downs.
And with inside of 10 seconds, 8 to be precise, we get whistles and a timeout here on the field. Back to the air one more time. And this is going to be a touchdown. They are going to extend the lead here in the final minute of play. Their head coach, 2 fingers in the air. They'll say no to the extra point. Go for 2. That one batted away and incomplete. Good work there defensively. The try for 2 does not work. Down to the final few seconds of this one as the kick is away. And he'll be brought down there, and that'll put a wrap on this one. Time has expired in this 4th quarter. So the fans gonna head home happy. It's